It is looking like a beautiful day. Wow. It is April 10th already. Good morning. It is April 10th. It is 6:42. And we're actually not late for school. Are we?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, darn. Alright, let's get going to school. We got a little bit to take care of today. And we also got to figure out what we're doing for dinner.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I have no clue. Do you?
Actually, no, I have no idea. I can't even think right now. I need some coffee. I need to wake up. I need some pain reliever.
I know how to wake you up.
I need to almost call it a day.
I need to give you some things so shocking it would blow your mind.
What?
Minecraft actually did good at the box office.
Yeah, I heard that.
The movie everybody said was horrible
Did you hear that
and crap.
everybody's trashing the theaters over it, though?
Well,
I feel bad for the cleanup crew.
hire me and I'll do it. You know, there is one thing I want to get into later of talking about this whole job thing that I found that's the worst part of all. Even if you're hired for a job, let's just say, they always are putting your little drug screens out so far that it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I hate how it's like 3 weeks later or something like that.
Universal did it to me. Kelly did it to me. And it's like, come on.
People don't have that long to wait.
We want to get back to work.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get over to school. After all, we got a little bit of a day to do today. And we got to figure out dinner. You ready?
Yeah.
Somebody's tired.
Like and subscribe.
All right, let's get going. All right, Lil, you have a great day in school, okay? Oh, now she wants to be quiet. All right, have fun. Yeah, you go tell the teacher I wanted to take your Band-Aid.
No.
So what that's in reference to, Lily, she has an obsession. Every time she gets even the tiniest scratch, she has to put a Band-Aid on and keep it on forever. She hates taking them off. But still, as you know, you gotta take them off.
Welcome to Dunkin'. Try the new Dunkin's meal with a sausage, egg, and cheese on your choice of bread and a hash brown. We'll be with you in just one moment.
Alright, let's just have a good day.
I really like their chicken espresso.
Alright, so here's the deal. Tiffany is not feeling that well. It's not gonna say it out loud. So she's gonna be staying at home and relaxing while you and I go out today. She's just gonna be laying in bed, just relaxing with her iPad.
Oh boy.
Hopefully not doing anything, even though everything around her is gonna be like overwhelming her with things that she should be doing.
I'm in enough pain that I'm not going to.
But we're gonna go out today and see where the day takes us. Hopefully it'll be better by tomorrow.
Yeah, it will be.
Because I really want to do Universal before the weekends.
I know.
Wow, this made me realize why I don't do this anymore. Alright, good morning. It is now 8:16. I had the idea that maybe I could go ahead and do a little Uber Eats action, DoorDash action, to go ahead and make a little bit of money for tomorrow, for a day date. Unfortunately, it's not going so well. I've been looking at all the offers coming in. $2 all the way up to like $5 for ridiculous mileage. It's not looking so good right now. Oh gosh. Maybe this was a bad idea. I'm going back to Uber Eats DoorDashing. Let me see here. Pull up Dasher. Oh, I am not going up to Altamont Springs because it says busy. Alright. Let's just see where the day takes us. And let's just have some fun. Tiffany's gonna be at home. She's gonna be relaxing, and we're gonna go out and we're gonna try to accomplish something today. I will put it out there that trying to do this today so far has not been going so well. All the fares that have been coming in so far have been really dog crap. Like, absolutely atrocious. And to be honest, kind of insulting too. One was just $10 and change, and it looked great until I saw the miles, and yeah, it was like, oh gosh. Alright, let's go over Winter Garden Goodwill and let's see if there's any good retro games. Let's just relax. Yeah, not that much so far from what I can see. Everything basically looks just like it was before. Yeah, taking a look, they still have the Xbox 360 by itself and the one in the box that they want $100 for. Alright, well that was a strikeout. There was absolutely nothing in there really. And what's really astonishing me is how the prices have gone up dramatically at Goodwill's on different items. Whereas before, you could actually get good bargains in there on games, on game consoles, all kinds of gently used stuff. It was pretty cool. Okay, it's 9:30. And Tiffany, she's going to go ahead and lay down over in Lowe's room now. Relax. But here's the deal. Uber Eats, DoorDash, went out, tried it. It sucked. It was worse than before. The offers were so ridiculous. Like $2 for 6 miles, $3 for 10 miles. It's ridiculous. Like, really? Because then I gotta think about the 10 miles to come back. Yeah, $6.34 for $7 for 7 miles. And just that another driver matched it. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So here's the thing, okay? I have time before I have to start my new job stuff. But at the same time, I want to make money. Now here's the thing. I have computer skills. That's pretty well known. So what I want to do is, in the meantime, of an experiment. I want to go ahead and create an online e-commerce store for a budget, okay? And see how well I can do, okay? But at the same time, not just saying, I want to make it look professional too. Alright, so Shopify here. Let's go to their pricing model. Oh, take a look at this. $1 a month for the first 3 months. And then $29 a month. There we go. $39 a month. That's not bad, and we get 3 months at $1 that we can go ahead and build it. How freaking cool is that? Okay, it's 10:46. Actually, 47 now. So good news is we have been doing really good. And not to mention, I am relieved for one thing. So, what I was able to do is I was able to recover the Microsoft OneDrive from Kurt's Global Technologies, because we actually turned off that subscription, but luckily it was still available. So we're good there. So I am happy with that. Now we can start building out the infrastructure and the website. This is the fun part. It's the creative part which I love. Let's get into it. Alright, after striking out at Goodwill earlier, it's 11 o'clock. We've regrouped. And honestly, let's see if we can make some money today. The problem is that a lot of what has been coming in has not been good. And we know that. So we need to be picky. So let's go over to the village and let's see what we can do. Alright, so we got our first order. We're going to go ahead and drop off with Amanda and pick up her Chick-fil-A order. And we were right over here, so it made perfect sense. Alright, so we are now heading over to the Oakland Charter School. So, let's get going. You know, there is only one good part right now I kind of missed about doing these Uber Eats DoorDash deliveries. Is that while you're in line for these stop signs, you at least get to listen to your own music and just enjoy some time thinking. But one of the ideas that I was kicking around before was if I wanted to go ahead and resurrect one of my former brands, Intensive Desires. Basically, it was a fun little emo gothic apparel and accessory company, and it was pretty cool at the time. And truthfully, if I wanted to go ahead and resurrect it entirely, $1 a month for 3 months on Shopify, then like $39 a month, and basically I could put it under Kurt's Global Technologies and just pay like $6 for email. Not too bad. But then I was thinking, well, I've been in this line now for a few minutes. Why not just go ahead and just create some custom shirts myself for fun? And some other accessories. It seems like a pretty cool idea. And we already have some infrastructure built. So having the infrastructure already built into place would make a lot more sense like that. And we wouldn't have to worry about so much overhead. And what's also cool is that we can create a lot of the products through fourth wall where we don't even have to put money up front at all for the product. That basically, we only get charged when the actual product ships and it's taken out of the actual, how should I say it, commission of the sale. So that's pretty cool. I want to make some more money. That's what everybody says. Yet when it actually comes to figuring out a plan on how to do it, they think of gig work. They think of DoorDash, Uber Eats, stuff like that. The problem that I realize is that the money that you're going to make from those apps in the long run is going to cost you more. Between depreciating your vehicle, between unexpected repair expenses, all kinds of stuff like that I've realized. Alright, after today's miserable defeat at the hands of Uber Eats, let's go get a beverage, a coffee over at Starbucks, and let's just re-strategize everything. Because I know that there is some good ideas, but at the same time, this wasn't a good one today. Alright, we got our drink. Let's go home and relax. Alright, it is time to go get Lil. It's just been one heck of a day. Alright, well, Tiffany goes back in and grabs me a bottle of water quick. I'm not gonna do the Intensive Desires e-commerce business idea. Honestly, I think my mind is just going back to mental survival mode right now. And that's what that was. It was an idea out of survival and panic and trying to figure everything out all at once. But at the same time, I know I have stuff that's coming up that's good. I just have to wait. And that's the hard part. Hey, do we have to go?
Yes.
Sweet.
Here, let's go.
You ready? Hey, short girl.
Hey.
Did you have a good day?
Yeah.
You must be freaking hot in that.
Yeah, you think she would be.
Aren't you hot? Wow. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's turn on the car. Let's get going.
Yep.
Let's cool down.
Yep.
Alright, let's go in the Publix and let's get dinner. You want the mint Oreos?
Not Tahoe here.
Okay. Yeah, you can get that one.
Why is
This
that milk green?
is why I left her at home today. So it's actually green milk because of Minecraft.
Oh.
Milk time. Alright, Southern style chicken bites. Best part, buy one get one free. Cool.
She really was Arby's.
Alright, let's get the Arby's ones. Reach. There we go. Quickly. Okay. It is 4:55. It is time to go and end the day. Today has been a pretty boring and miserable day. We tried to go out, make a little Uber Eats action happen. That failed miserably. On top of that, after that, we thought about what could we put our skills to use on? E-commerce. We saw other people do it. Why not try it for me and you? Unfortunately, I realized that with all my projects that are upcoming, between working with the school and everything else, I'm going to be pretty busy. And then I thought internally, while I was basically waiting at school for Lil, why was I actually going to do it? What did I want to accomplish? And it was to cure boredom. And that's the problem right now. When you've been out of work for a week, it's like you got that fresh idea, like, yeah, I'm just gonna chill. I got this great idea. I'm just gonna lay back and relax. I'm gonna do some me time. Month 1 goes by, then it's like, I really should get a job. Month 2 goes by. I really need to get a job. And then by month 3, okay? Your 3rd month of being out of work, your 90 days basically of coming up, it becomes not really depression in a lot of us, but more like boredom. Like, God, I want to work. I know what I can do. I know I have the skills. But gosh, I'm just bored and want to do something. And especially when you have something else that's right around the corner, like I do. That is what really sucks. But guys, tomorrow's going to be a great day. I'm going to go over to Universal, definitely. Tiffany will join me. And we're going to have a nice couple's day. And relax. But for now, thank you very much for everything. For being with today, even though it's been a really crappy day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. But for now, have a good night. And I will leave you on one last thought. At times, what we may see as a way out may actually put us into a deeper hole. So be careful of that. And with that, have a good night.
But I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side.